Yeah, I couldn't see. I couldn't see the live stream on YouTube.
Ah! It would help if I hit buttons on the right settings.
Yeah.
I was doing recording earlier, so I didn't exactly... I had to change up my settings, and I'm an idiot and forgot to change them.
Very good.
I swear I'm a professional, guys. Obviously professional.
Sorry, nobody's on YouTube to say or see or hear, so you should be safe with us.
This is very, very true. Alright. So yes, last time you all fought Drago and had some other super fun, happy times. And then yes,
I remember that Ganel killed a gigantic Titan troll, or whatever.
gigantic giant,
Fiery.
fear giant.
There you
And
go,
then,
giant.
and then Vranick. Well, only Vranick knows this part, but Vranick got hit by meteors.
I know, we were at breakfast. That's how we figured out Ariza's missing, and I told everybody I got hit by a fucking meteor and threatened by the devil.
The devil!
I had an eventful sleep. Also, I look like I've been run over, so you know.
Pay money to my pain. Fear my pain. Fear it! Alright.
Yeah, Vranick is literally sitting like he is beat to hell and back. All sorts of pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering. Crawling in his crawl. Alright, so yes, you are at breakfast and you realize that Ariza isn't there. You find out that she's just not in her room. Go.
So Vranick is just going to go. Ariza's gone. Okay. Okay. And he's just gonna look at Grum.
You get a fire!
Here, Grum. You knew her best. You go look in the bedroom and try to see if anything's like a missing. You know, see if she left any notes. Okay. You do that. Now, can I get you to talk to some of the guards that find out who was on watch? And maybe do some scouting around outside for tracks?
Sure.
And then I'm gonna look at Brudrin. So Brudrin, you can fly, right?
I sure can.
I need you to fly over the town and look and see if you can see any movement in the trees that looks like someone's running or trying to escape.
Love it.
Now,
On it, sir.
while you all do that, I'm gonna go back to sleep because I took a boulder to the head. And I really need to not be in pain.
Why did you take a boulder to the head?
We can ask Godrick later why he threw a rock at my head the size of a small moon.
This is a very, very good question.
He was trying to kill the devil, though.
The what?
Last night when we all did our little communion, as I think we all do now, I got hijacked. That motherfucking demon devil thing that like threatened us, he came for me.
You think he came for Ariza too?
He might have. I don't know. My problem is that in order to save me, Godrick hit me with a meteor from the sky. Which is why I look like I've been run over by a horse, several horses. I mean, I don't think my fingers should be bending backwards the way they are.
Maybe not.
I'm gonna go do some priesty stuff. You guys do your thing, alright?
Sounds good.
Trust y'all to do that?
Oh, very, very well. Is there anything you require of me?
Actually, yeah, Malik, if you can also interview people along with Ganal. I think, actually, Ganal, you do the ground level scouting.
Yeah, he's the better.
Malik, if you can interview people around here, try to find out who was on watch last night.
But of course.
And let Wilhelm know we need to know this because someone left this fortress in the middle of the night somehow. And then Vranick's going to very, very painfully tromp himself back to his room and just collapse.
Tromp, 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 tromp. Alright, so who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Alright, Grum, what were you doing?
Oh, I'm heading back to the room and I'm gonna start looking around. I guess I'm gonna investigate.
Yep, go ahead and do an investigation.
Fuck!
What?
I only have one in investigate.
Things seem a little bit too organized. This is obviously a ploy of some kind. Someone's trying to cover their tracks.
Things are quiet.
Too quiet. Oh, I just realized that Restream isn't up. Oh well.
I'm gonna keep checking them to see maybe she left a note or something, or if it.
After about like 15 minutes of looking through the very well organized room, you come to the realization that there's nothing. No note. Nothing. Looks like your room before you kind of slept in it and probably demolished the bed.
Aww.
This restream thing is bothering me. 2 moments.
Can't find anything. Can I check to see if... No.
Can you check to see if...
If I'm investigating, that means like I'm
There we
also
go.
checking to see if there's like
Oh,
footprints
actually.
anywhere, or is that
One
like a
more.
tracking thing?
Is what, like a tracking thing? Oh. That'd be searching for footprints in a castle.
No, I mean like, you know, like it's like muddy footprints or something.
You can try another investigation to look to see if you find muddy footprints.
Just my luck is a fucking one. Oh, look at that! I'm just beside myself. I'm too.
Hey,
panicky
Ainsley.
To focus on investigating. I'm just. Obviously, the absence of Ariza has gotten Grum shook.
Yo, sugar.
Shook up. Oh. Alright.
We're all musically inclined here, let's be real.
Yeah, we are. Fucking Boku no Hero Academia.
It's still in my head, it's been in there all day.
It is. It's stuck in mine, and I haven't even listened to it today. Alright. So yeah, you don't seem to see any footprints, really. At least none that are tiny. There's a couple of, like, kind of scuff marks and other type of boot prints, though, that lead further into the castle.
From the bedroom outside.
Yeah, it's outside the bedroom. What about when we reload Roll20? I'm not gonna do it, but still.
Yeah, Virus is the GM or DM or whatever you want to call it.
And yes, I am the game master, Ainsley.
Saevrick, you know,
Hey, Phantom.
you'll know him from the SWTOR stream. I'm Terminally Nerdy from SWTOR. Grum, wherever she is on Virus's screen, that's my wife. And we are joined by Brudrin, aka Big K.
Hello.
I did not forget Saevrick, I said him first.
candy. All right, but yeah, there's muddy footprints outside the door going further in the castle.
Okay, I'm gonna track that.
All right, Big K is demanding that we reload this. So this must.
I'm not demanding anything. I'm just saying, when you reload it, you're gonna see something funny.
This must be worthwhile. Hopefully. I think I have to actually exit the game and rejoin. Okay, yes. This must happen now. I must exit the game and reload. Whoop!
Yes, you do.
It is definitely worth it.
It is definitely worth. All right, this better be worth. Come on, give me. Oh!
Smile to my face.
Okay, that is good. That's pretty good.
And he looks so unamused, like.
Bat K.
Plate of cookies right in front
It's
of him.
Bat K.
That's true. We need to
Someone
put, like,
stole my cookies. Where are them?
Where are the cookies? Where are they? All right.
Alright, so I'm gonna follow that foot.
Okay.
Is that like, I guess is that still investigation, or can I use another skill that maybe I have?
Oh, you're following them pretty easily because it's just muddy scuff marks going in further into the castle. You follow it for quite some time till you run into a door. It's a rather large door.
Oh, I'm gonna knock the shit out of that door. I'm gonna knock it.
Okay. Go ahead and do a strength check. Never
No,
forget
I'm just
Batman is
knocking on
watching.
it, like, you know.
Oh, you're knocking. I thought you meant you were knocking it down. I was like, okay.
No, I'm just knocking. Doesn't know.
All right. You knock. After a little bit, kind of opens up. What? Is it my shift already? Who are
Who the
you?
hell are you?
I think the more important question is who you are, because you're waking me up. And you are not the person who's supposed to be waking me up, so who the hell are you?
I'm looking for a friend, a dear friend. And I think she may have went this way. Or someone took her this way.
Of course there's footprints going this way, you tosser. This is the fucking barracks. Now would you please let me fucking sleep? I got duty tonight. I wondered why the fuck it was so early. Fucking visitors. Doing it while... He just mumbles as he slams the door shut.
Oh, I'm gonna try to knock the door down.
Okay, do a strength check. It kind of bends a little bit, but it's not off yet. You like run into it really hard and it kind of... I'm assuming you're gonna go try to do it again.
Heck yeah!
Go ahead, roll it. You kind of realize that you have to get a little bit more weight behind it, so you run back a little bit and you start charging towards it. He opens the door and is like, "What the fuck is your—" Ah! And you tackle the dude onto the ground.
Where are you keeping her?
I'm gonna go and start looking around. I guess the barracks, that's like this where all the like the beds would be. I'm gonna start looking around.
Sure. So you just get up, right? You just get up off him and start looking around.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for to see if I got any clue. Grom is a shook.
Or go ahead and do an investigation.
It's probably gonna be something low. God damn!
You start looking around and you're really preoccupied with trying to figure out anything about where this happened, when suddenly you get grabbed by that guy that you tackled and he's now like basically just bear hugging you and like dragging your ass out.
Can I do a strength check to resist it?
Go ahead. Now what the fuck is your problem? You're kind of starting to strain against it and like pry off his arms. You come in here, we treat you with respect, and you start breaking our shit down. This is not the way that Godrick would do things.
Girl doesn't care about Godrick. Godrick's a dick. He already hurt one of my friends. So get off me. I need to look for stuff.
Go ahead and do another strength save.
Jeez.
You definitely fling him off and like send him back, and I'm guessing you go back to looking for stuff.
I messed up on my true rolls. That was a strength save. I didn't do a strength check. Well, I did. I just realized I kept hitting the strength save for the
It's
first
fine.
two rolls.
It's fine.
Okay.
I already figured it out. It's okay.
My bad.
But yeah. So what are you doing after you pry free from him?
I'll keep looking.
Okay. You go back to looking. 2 moments later. You hear a lot of ruckus coming your way. Like a lot of ruckus. Like a fuck ton.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Foul knave! Thou shalt not thou shalt not disgrace the name of Godrick in his house.
Do I hear any of this as I'm in my
Oh, as you kind of crash onto your bed and you're kind of like, trying to fall asleep. All of a sudden, the entire fucking building shakes with a loud ass horn.
I'm just going to angrily start stomping towards the sound.
As a matter of fact, well, no, you're fine. Yeah, you just, go ahead and do a perception check. With disadvantage, because you're kind of groggy and migraine-y.
Not that it matters.
You have no idea which direction it came from. It sounds like it's in the entire building.
Fucking I'm going back into sleep.
Fuck this shit. So yeah, the guard has his sword drawn at you.
About like, do you really want to do this again?
What do you mean again? You're the one who's insulting our god. It is my duty to protect his vigil.
Why don't you go ask Willem and ask him again, and then you think again twice with your sword. Now, piss off! I got stuff to do. I got a person missing.
He kind of grabs this, or he grabs his like symbol of Godrick, the gears that have kind of just been dangling there. And he just, Godrick, forgive me! And he rips it off and starts pointing at you. And where is this? I'm gonna borrow your. Oh wait, I don't have it on you. There it is. Where are you?
Oh no!
I don't think that's the right one. No, that's not the right one.
my sheet?
No, I was looking for this other one. Go ahead and make a con save, by the way.
Fuck it.
Hey, it's one of your
God
better
damn
saves.
it, Grum. Why'd you do that?
Oh, the 19? It's...
Okay. You kind of turn around as he says that and you hear the chain clattering to just have a giant ray of light blind you in the eye and start searing you. Go ahead and take 16 radiant damage. You're not blinded, luckily. After the light kind of calms down a bit, though, you do see that, pretty much his, like, entire, like, the arm had been covered with, like, cloth and stuff from the tunic. It's entirely just shredded off and burned. His arm looks like it's suffering severe burns.
What the fuck? Wait, so he tried to blind me and then he got hurt.
He's still standing there, just pointing it at you. You still hear all that commotion coming your way, by the way.
Chop his arm
Oh, the breakdown of communications.
No. We're gonna do some stuff.
I know.
I'm pissed now.
What
I'm
trash.
lazy now. I'm pissed. And first of all, I'm gonna get rid of him by using maze. I'm gonna maze his fucking ass.
Oh, dear
All right.
God, have mercy.
What's the RB 2.0 initiated? Oh yeah, his hand also has like a really bright ass light in his hand. Okay. Let me double check what Maze is save is again, because I know there's a save.
Oh, look at him, it's Batman on Batman.
He's got PG, Batman PJ.
Batman PJs!
Oh, that's so cool.
So yeah, he just disappears from existence.
That looks identical to the suit too.
Okay. So what are you doing? Because that commotion's still coming.
Shit. Well, apparently. Well, I'm not finding anything in here, and.
Well, technically you don't know, because every single time you go to look for something, that guy's been fucking with you.
That's true. I'm just gonna go ahead and do what's that? Wall of stone on the door.
Okay.
And I'm going to concentrate to make it a permanent one. I'll just jump out of the fucking window.
Oh.
Well, it becomes a permanent one later. Like, it just takes its sweet time in doing it.
Yeah.
Also, as soon as you would... No, Grum. As soon as you would drop that, because I think, as soon as you did Wall of Stone, let me double check here.
Oh, is that...
Oh, also make a wisdom save real quick. For casting Maze.
Wisdom save?
Yep. After you maze him, you actually, let me see here. You suddenly feel a lot of pain.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'll change what I want to do then.
Your brain just starts, like, essentially screaming at you from the inside, and you feel like you're getting stabbed repeatedly. Take 19 psychic damage.
Okay, well, obviously then just gonna get the fuck out and try to figure out other ways to find out where Ariza is.
How's it going, Christian? That fucking ash mask. Alright, so what are you doing after you get stabbed in your brain repeatedly?
Oh, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. Like, I'm not in a good condition to look for Ariza.
How are you leaving?
To the same door, cause it's...
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm not...
You...
If I got the damage first on the head because of the mace, then I'm not gonna do the wall of stone.
You start leaving the doorway and you go around the corner that you came around to get to this place. And there's an entire hall full of guards. Helmed by a rather well-armored one. Bearing the holy symbol everywhere.
Oh, I'm gonna just tell them, you know.
What happened?
I'm gonna look at that. Can't you see? I'm trying to look for someone.
As are we heard the alarm. That means someone was in the barracks, and so far you've only come out and you're not supposed to be there. Now what happened?
Well, I'm gonna tell them that my friend is missing, and to get Wilhelm. That I got, you know, basically we got better shit to worry about than some whatever's happening in the barracks.
Where is Bart? He should have been sleeping at this time.
I don't know, maybe he got lost.
Got lost from his bed?
Look, I have a friend that is missing.
As do we now.
To worry about. Why don't you talk to Wilhelm before whatever incident that happened the last time is gonna happen again?
Are you threatening us?
I don't think I have to repeat myself again.
Yes.
Are you the kind of guards that worry about, you know, about whatever God's done than someone who's like another life that could be in danger? No, get the fuck out of my way.
Oh dear God.
We know that you have peculiar magics about you.
Really tried to keep me from people. You just went to fucking sleep. That's what you did.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sleeping right now. It's great. The alarm went off. I don't care.
Okay. So, you think that you are above everyone. Is that it? Do you think yourself above Godrick?
Look, I have things to worry about. I'm dealing with shit that is bigger than Godrick and any other gods. Why don't you call Wilhelm before I do something that you all are gonna regret? Not me, you.
Ha! Oh, we'll get Wilhelm. But for now,
You know what?
enjoy this. And he just does like a couple hand motions, says a couple words. You're now in a maze.
Oh, I'm in a maze.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, pretty much okay now. That's what's
Go-
happening here.
Go ahead and proceed to sweep and burn the countryside. Go ahead and make a intelligence check.
Establish a new order.
Or I'm sorry, an intelligence check.
Oh, check.
Well, save works because it's going to be the same for you.
Yeah.
Nope. You're lost. You have no idea what the fuck to do in this place.
Well,
Much like when Aruku put you in the maze.
I know what to do. I can
So-
rage.
Okay, you rage.
And
For now we're going to leave you, because you're going to be stuck in there for a while. Go ahead and just roll, like, the fuck is it? 59 more times or until you get a 20.
For intelligence.
Yep, intelligence saves all fucking day. Nope. Alright, well, while she's rolling the inevitable amount of time, who wants to go next? Because she gonna be doing that for a while.
For
Oh shit! It only took her like a minute! Okay, so never mind. Apparently we're finishing this. Oh. Oh god. So, after roughly about a minute, you pop back into existence where you had been, and I'm assuming you're pissed.
oh yeah, I am pissed.
How fucking dare you! As you stare at four walls. You're just in a tiny little room. Or at least what you can think is a room. You have dark vision, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see four walls. Like, every 5 feet. It's just four walls.
Well, I can just do the ignore armor on anything that's like stone or metal.
You can definitely try and see if you can break it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on the whatever that's in front of me and then bust through.
Okay. Go ahead and
Since I'm
roll.
raging.
Well, technically you would have to rage again, because you didn't actually damage anything in the maze. You just, I rage! One turn later, you're out of rage.
Yeah, am I using the sword or the axe? I don't remember. I think, no, I'm just gonna take out my axe right now.
Okay.
Jesus, I wish that should have been a person instead.
You managed to, like, hack through the wall a bit and, like, break it down enough that you can bust through. And sure enough, there's that dude and there's Wilhelm. And Wilhelm is staring at you rather intently. He actually, like, reaches in and grabs you by the ear and just starts trying to drag your ass away.
But Ariza, she's missing. Why aren't you guys understanding? Someone's taking Ariza.
Are you actually, like, struggling trying to not be drugged by him, or are you,
Yes.
Go ahead and make your strength check. Or athletics, I mean.
Oh,
Yeah, roll athletics. It's a bigger number.
well, I already have that one. It's a big number already in there. I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
Should I do athletics again?
That's viruses.
Roll athletics if you want, or you can just take that number and
I'll
just
just
deal.
take that. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to accidentally
Nice.
roll a 1.
All right, you're trying to struggle, and it's actually hurting your ear more as he's literally like your entire weight on your ear. Just you're trying to hold your ground, and he's dragging your entire body with him. Just I try and I try to be nice to you because Godrick told me to, but it becomes really fucking hard. When you keep doing stupid fucking shit like this.
Is at any point this going past my room?
Oh yes! You hear Godrick, like, yelling at fucking someone.
Okay, because I mean, clearly, I probably haven't fallen asleep yet. I don't think.
No, you're kind of sitting there like, ah, my head.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek my head out, and if I see this, I'll be like,
Oh.
like, what the hell?
Oh, you definitely see it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell's going on now?
Your, for lack of better word, pet seems to not be housebroken yet, and keeps trying to fucking break shit, and keeps trying to harass guards yet again.
Huh. Were you aware, by the way, that one of our party has gone missing in the middle of the night?
Yes, I heard about that. Hence why I haven't completely destroyed her.
Please don't completely destroy her.
That and Godrick said not to.
Yeah, I don't. Grum, any luck? Anything?
No.
Okay, do me a favor, Grum. Go help Ganel outside. If there's nothing inside, it's probably outside. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Apparently, she also doesn't understand the difference between people going out of the barracks, aka someone who would be trying to sneak out, and muddy soldier footprints coming in.
You know she was raised not in a city like the rest of us, right? You really shouldn't get that mad about it. Did she actually kill anybody? Or do last...
I don't know, because someone's actually missing and we don't know how or why yet.
Okay, well, if she hasn't done lasting physical harm to anybody, you know, just cut her a little slack. She's still learning. I mean,
We're not entirely certain. We're going to give it a while and see if he pops back into existence, because I think I know what she did, but I'm not sure.
Well, I don't think anybody except maybe me could really erase people, and that would require me to...
I don't know what Uruku does.
Nor do I exactly, but everything else she's done involves Earth, so... I'm going to sleep now. Good night.
Yes, you do that. Now you keep coming with me! He keeps dragging you off.
I gotta look for Ariza!
We will go outside and look with your buddy, Ganel. At least that way I can keep an eye on you and smack you if you start doing something stupid.
He's like an angry dad.
Smack me and I'll smack you back.
You would not like that. Trust me.
Of course. That's why I would smack you.
You don't want to do that. Now let's go. He drags you outside. So, Ganel, we'll go to you. As Grum and Vranick will continue to argue all the way there.
Go, Wilhelm.
Oh yeah, Wilhelm. Sorry, Vranick's sleeping. Wilhelm. Wilhelm. What, you don't want to go? Why are you getting stuck with them? Because you're the only one on the ground that is actually awake. Alright. So you go outside. What are you trying to do specifically, you know?
Well, we've already established that she was in her room last night, correct? That she actually made it in?
As far as you know, yeah, it looked like she went in.
And there was no tracks from inside.
You don't know. Try doing an investigation.
That's where I would start at, you know? Investigation sucks. As I said, it sucks.
There doesn't appear to be any. There appears to be like some muddy scuff marks going further in, but
Just into the keep.
you would assume that it's just people going on and off duty.
Yeah, check the window. Is it latched?
So you're in there while Grum's investigating then? Okay. Do one more investigation for that room, since you were out in the hallway looking at stuff. Window seems to be unlatched.
Okay. Well, I'll throw it open and see what's outside. Is there anywhere to drop down at?
It's on the ground floor, so you could fairly easily drop down onto the ground from the window. It's a nice sized window, too.
No pieces of cloth caught them.
It doesn't appear to be, no.
No signs or tracks on the outside leading away.
Doesn't seem to be. I am going to remind you of something, Gano, because I think you may have forgotten because it hasn't really come up. What can your circlet do?
What can my circlet do? A lot of things. I can do
Makes you smart.
do true sight. Telepathy. Arcane Eye, Mislead, Modify Memory, Counterspell. Oh, it's the True Sight would help me here at all.
There should have been something else on there, but you may have glossed over it or not written it down.
What I can see here.
Crystal of Scrying or True Sight.
Oh, I need to pay attention to that. Alright, let's scry this bitch. See if she's on the same plane of existence as we are.
Okay. Let me re-double check Scrying's rules, because I'm pretty sure I remember correctly, but always good to double check. Okay. Perfect. Ah. Friggin' thing. Go away. Ah, damn it. Shite! Alright. Boop. You definitely see her. At least you think it's her. You see a bird. And it's kind of just flying. You're not really sure where it is. Like, you think you recognize it because you came from the north to Aruku's Crossing. It looks kind of similar to some of that path. Send a tweet.
Any idea what's in that direction besides the volcano, right?
The volcano was actually to the west. The north was just like... There was a couple other towns like up north. One of them was like a crossing town that you came from. And then even further north, there's supposedly some type of settlement, but you're not really sure what it is because you didn't come from up there. You just remember people talking about it in the other crossing town.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I guess I can stop my search. And Grum's with me, correct?
She would have like searched and you like opened the window and that's about when she like ran off to the barracks. About after you hear, or after that, you hear the loud boo and a lot of ruckus.
Alrighty. Well, let's get her out of trouble, of course.
What?
Let's get her out of trouble, I guess, here.
Okay. Go ahead and make a acrobatics real quick. As you start going to exit the room, you have to dive back in because there's just a horde of soldiers that like start stomping past, marching past. Takes a while, but there's about like 17 of them. After that, you can exit the room safely.
Lord. Well, I gotta go find her.
Okay. You would probably venture a good guess that it's in the direction those guys went.
I'll follow along with them.
Okay. You follow along. You get to the rear flank of them and you hear someone in the front talking to Grum.
Okay.
And they're having that little altercation about Godrick and her yelling about go get Wilhelm.
I'll just slide my way past them unless they try to stop me.
Go ahead and make a like stealth check. You're managing to go mostly unnoticed by these guys. It's really, really difficult to get around them, though, because they take up a good portion of the hallway.
Right.
You're kind of squeezing through, and they're really, really focused on whatever the captain's doing. Then...
I'm just trying to get rid of him.
Yeah. You get up to the front right about the point that he does the motion and says the weird words, and Grum just kind of... poof!
Okay, well, I'm gonna go right up to him and... What's going on here? What did you do with her?
She'll be back in a little while. Matter of fact, as a precaution, he makes a couple other motions and, like, stone walls just kind of appear around the section of the room where she had been. We must go get Wilhelm, and he motions to someone in the back, and he acknowledges and starts running off.
You still haven't really told me what happened.
The alarm sounded from within the barracks, so we had to come investigate. We encountered her, I guess. And apparently our other guard within the barracks had gone missing. Her being the only suspect, we wanted answers. She refused and started to threaten us and mock Godrick. Maybe this will teach her some humility.
This is ridiculous. Can you not bring her back? Let me handle this.
She will come back in time. Knowing how dull she is, it will probably be a while, but precautions are better taken. Wilhelm starts charging up. I can't leave you guys alone for 5 fucking minutes.
Sort of roll.
What happened now? He's looking at you, Ganel.
I wasn't here, so.
Oh. My apologies.
I was
He
trying
turns to the
figure out
captain.
what happened
What?
myself.
What'd you say, Ganel?
I was trying to figure out what the hell happened myself.
He turns to the captain. What the hell happened? Well, she started threatening us after one of our soldiers has gone missing. Just completely and utterly missing. And started insulting Godrick. So we took it upon ourselves to teach her some humility.
Was there a reason she was insulting you?
We simply asked her what she was doing and why her to disgrace Godrick, and she said Godrick was a dick.
He is a dick.
Well, the captain kind of looks at you disdainfully, and Wilhelm just kind of.
I'm sorry, but you haven't been dealing with these people the way
Starts
you have.
laughing. Yeah, buddy.
he's kind of trying to keep the stern look, but you can kind of see the like toothy dragonborn smirk just.
Look, he hasn't been dealing with these as we have. There's a reason she was here causing a ruckus, I'm sure, and it was probably involving Ariza.
Yes, I heard some type of ruckus from you. Is that what it is? Where is she? I haven't seen her all morning.
She's been missing.
Aw.
I think I've located her, which I'm sure is what would calm Grum down if she was here.
Go and tell your other compatriots I'll deal with Grum. I've had to before.
Tell her that I know where Ariza's at. I'll sort of turn on my heel and walk.
Okay, you make your way back through the crowd. As you're mostly down the hallway, you hear this sudden rock, and you hear Wilhelm just start screaming, and kind of muffled Grum just like, but I, no, out.
Kind of shrug. Well, he said he'd handle it, so I'll just keep on walking.
All right. Are you heading outside, or are you just heading back to the mess hall?
Just to the mess hall, where everybody else would be at, except for Vranick, of course.
To the mess hall? Okay.
Yeah.
You head back out to the mess hall. Brudrin. What you gonna do?
I was told I need to fly and try and overlook the forest to see if I can see any activity.
All right, so
I
you.
shall do that.
He becomes Thor.
Yes. So, I don't know what direction I'm gonna be going, but I'm gonna try and see if there's any activity in the forest, like people running or something like that.
Yeah, as I'd say, it's entirely up to you what direction you want to go, because you have no idea.
I'm gonna start by going west.
Okay. Hi. Alright. Go ahead and do a perception check. You're just really enjoying the nice weather. It's kind of distracting. You haven't really actually flown outside yet. So you kind of... Wow, this is really nice. I get really nice cross breeze up here. A whole new world.
It's truly so beautiful out here.
But yeah,
It'd
you
be awesome just to be able to drink some ale while flying. I don't know if
Oh,
you
flying while
you,
drinking
you
is good.
totally could. These are important things that your brain needs to think about. Like really important things.
Okay, I'm gonna be flying a bit more. Kind of just, soaking it in. And then I'm going to focus back on the task at hand, which is to try and find Ariza.
Oh right, I was supposed to be paying attention to trees and shit.
And people running. Not ale and beautiful scenery.
Alright, go ahead and do another perception. You're still flying westward, yeah?
Yes.
Yay!
You kinda see some, like, movement in some of the treetops. Like, there's rustling and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm gonna get closer, but still gonna maintain a distance until I can clearly see what's happening. Because, it could be a man-bear pig or something, and I don't want to die.
So you're flying down to, like, the treetop and stuff like that, trying to see.
Right. Yes.
Alright. You fly down. It's a pretty thick tree. From outside of it, you can't really tell, but the like, movement's kind of stopped. Like, it was kind of erratic rustling.
Okay. Just trying to see here. If there's
The
anything-
Wanderlust. The Wanderlust.
I was like, should I gust of wind that tree? Okay, I'm just gonna get closer. Slowly. And try
Alright.
and see. I guess I'm gonna run perception again. Oh, dear God.
Oh my goodness.
You get closer and you can't really see, so you go to, like, stick your head in the tree. You really weren't paying enough attention to where you were sticking your head. Go ahead and make a con save.
Yay. Oh,
Not the
dear
bees!
Lord.
Not the bees!
Yeah, you actually lean your head in too fast and get your head stuck in a beehive. Luckily, the stings aren't really affecting you very much, because they're too busy just freaking the fuck out, and they're apparently stinging your beard and your armor, which works so well.
That's why I keep that thing.
Not the bees! Although you can't see, and you're probably flipping out a little bit.
Yeah, Ah!
Ah!
Not the bees! Not the bees! Bees!
Are you flying back up, or what are you doing?
I'm flying back up, trying to get that beehive off my head.
Get this shit off my head! Get it off! Alright, go ahead and just make an athletics.
That should be a good.
9.
It doesn't take you very long to pry the thing off of your head. Your face is now all covered in honey and sticky.
I love sticky things.
Tonight's game is brought to you by a comedy of errors.
Tonight's game is brought to you by my players do the weirdest shit.
I've been in stickier situations, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. Keep it for a later snack once it gets a little bit more crunchy, and I'm gonna keep flying and try and see if I can find something else than a bee's nest in the tree. Still going west.
Do one more perception. You continue to look around for another like 10 minutes or so. You're still not seeing anything in particular. How long were you going to stay out looking about?
I'm gonna say an hour or two.
Oh, I didn't actually realize it was that. Okay. So fun little thing, it wasn't actually 10 minutes that you were looking around, it was 5. You keep doing that. A couple minutes later, you just stop flying. And you start falling.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cast Featherfall.
Pew!
Make sure that I don't hurt myself.
Cool wish, young man! Yeah, you kind of float back down and land on the ground. You're now in the middle of the forest, somewhere to the west of Godrick's Vigil.
How far am I?
Well, let's see, you flew for about 10 minutes out of the town. So you're about, if you could make a straight line, about 10 minutes out. So it's not too terribly far. But
Okay.
go ahead and make a survival check to get back.
Oh, dear sweet mother of God.
Survive.
So we've lost a Brudra now.
You travel what you think is east for about 10 minutes, and you have no idea why you're not out yet.
What time is it? Still day, like morning?
Oh yeah, it's still like just about mid-morning, midday.
All right.
Oh my
I'm gonna cast fly again and see where I'm at.
Can you cast it more than once? I think it's a once per day. Or did I up it?
No, it's twice a day.
Oh yeah, it is twice per day. Alright. You cast fly, and fly. Fly so high. So somehow, after you get up, go ahead and make another perception check, just to be sure.
Jesus Christ.
Somehow, some way, you're not sure how, you actually continued going west. You can see Godrick's Vigil way off in the distance now.
Great. Then I'm going to go upwards in the direction of Godrick's Vigil.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that my fly is gonna end before I reach Godrick's Vigil, which is why I want to go as far high in the direction of the village. So that
Well, you can, there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. You can either go higher, but you won't quite travel as far laterally, or you can just go like straight in the air, just straight towards it, and try to make a bit better time.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and if I'm not there, if it drops me before going there, I'm just gonna do Featherfall again and try and just float my way back.
So you're doing the straight path, or you're going up. Straight path.
No,
All right.
Yep.
You managed to get about like 2/3 of the way there. You're not very high up off the ground, so when you start falling in Featherfall, you can maybe move like 15 feet in a direction. It's not very... not particularly, like, effective. So go ahead and make another survival check, because you're still in the forest. You actually managed to figure out what direction east is. And you proceed that way. About 5 minutes later, you exit the forest. And you can see Godrick's Vigil about, like, 5 minutes walk distance.
Alright, so I'm gonna head back to where the group is, and just tell them that I couldn't find anything in the forest. Other than, a bee's nest.
Alright, you walk into the... what's the right word? The cafeteria, basically. Mess hall. There we go. Words. You end up walking into the mess hall. Soldiers are giving you a lot of funny looks. Like a lot of funny looks.
Yeah,
Ganel!
I'm gonna...
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna order a pint of Godrick's ale and just laugh it off.
Okay, you'll do that when you get back in. Ganel, after a little bit, Wilhelm's dragging Grum to the table and like sits her down with you. Just
An eyebrow at her.
there.
What happened this time?
Grum.
Why are we here?
Oh, Ganel asked you a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So what happened this time?
Don't worry about it. You found anything about Ariza?
Actually, I have.
Wilhelm also kind of like glares at you, Grum. He's like, you better fucking say what happened.
As far as I can
What
tell,
happened?
as far as I can tell, she's left under her own volition. Heading north.
That can't be right.
That's
Wait,
what
what if the demon thing did something to her? After all, Vranick said that the demon attacked him during the dream.
I'm not saying it's not possible, but all I know is she's transformed and moving north now.
Well, we gotta go after her. Ariza could be in trouble. Maybe she's been lured or something. Grum can't believe Ariza will just leave us.
Well, without reason, I'm sure. Perhaps she didn't have a choice. Perhaps she made a deal with the devil.
No. She's a friend. She's my friend. She's Grum's friend.
Just have a big sigh. We're dealing with things that none of us have dealt with before.
Well, Grum's gonna go after her.
I wouldn't think it any other way.
Wilhelm kind of seems contemplative. He's just, After that little interjection and a couple more minutes of just eating and contemplation talk, the doors to the mess hall just burst open, and Brudrin is there, covered in honey.
Meanwhile, Godrick returns covered in stickiness.
Meanwhile...
Is he drunk yet, or?
Not yet.
Oh, he busts in and is like, a pint of Godrick ale!
I'll just assume he has been drinking, so.
Feel free to regale your compatriots with your story of adventure.
Well, lads, I was flying trying to find some clues on where Ariza could be off to or whether she was taken. And I've seen some rustling through the trees, and when I came to investigate, I stuck my head into a bee's nest. And here I am, crusty beard, full of honey. And now I just need to regain some of my senses by drinking some Godrick ale.
Grum thinks maybe you should put down the Godrick's ale.
Why?
I think you have enough of Godrick's ale.
There's never enough Godrick's ale.
He seems to perform better when he is intoxicated, to be honest with you.
Wilhelm just kind of... And these are the people that they chose. Oh god.
Look,
He seems to be having a little bit of an existential crisis.
Until Vranick's all healed up, we're not going anywhere anyway. I will check to see where Ariza's again tomorrow, and we'll go from there.
Wait. Where's Malik?
After a little bit of time, or pretty much at the time that you say that, the doors open up again and he's just walking in smiling, kind of laughing, just oh, there you are. Takes a seat. So, what did everyone find out?
Oh, she seems to be heading north.
Oh.
I don't know if it's her choice. She made a deal under some other's power. I don't know. I just know she's heading north.
Oh. Well, at least you found out more than me. I got nothing. Except,
her animal form, so.
Oh. Yes, that's right. She can do that.
Which means she wasn't taken, at least.
A fair point. I guess I shouldn't say that I didn't get anything. He kind of, like, holds up a coin purse and just... Ha! Wilhelm just kind of... What did you do? I played music. Of course you did. Of course you did. Now that the gang's here, I'm going to go back to my room and think about my entire life's choices. Good day.
That will help.
Yeah.
At least you had a choice. So what time of day is it?
It's like midday. Getting close to afternoon. After... It wasn't, like, too long, but, like, during the interim where Brudrin was, like, off being the bee's knees, you do see, Grum in particular knows who it is, but you see that guard with, like, the entirely fucking burned arm being escorted through the mess hall and, like, led to a different room. He's kind of limping a bit.
Was that your doing?
I don't pay attention. Just Grum is just like I'm pretty much just like smoldering, like trying to figure out how to get Ariza back. I just ignore him.
So she's smoldering with impotent rage.
Yep.
Yeah,
So what will the rest of you be doing for the rest of the day? Yeah, he's kind of crashed. You're still not technically asleep because you literally woke up from being asleep. You're just like resting, like...
Oh yeah, dark room, migraine, cool thing, pondering my life choices.
I cast Cold Shield to chill my fucking head out.
Some of those statues.
Yeah, you got plenty of shit.
I don't think Grum's in the mood to sell shit at the moment.
Probably not.
Probably someone should take those gold statues because I'm probably gonna try to smash them instead.
If you pull one out and go to try to smash them, it's like Malik can. No. This is priceless. Priceless.
No, I'm gonna
Just think of how much meat this can buy you.
Grum doesn't want to eat meat anymore.
What?
Malik kind of goes over and just hug. It'll all be okay.
I'm just gonna wait for her to like snap his neck or something.
In fact, here. So I'm gonna. Grum is gonna give Malik the statue. Here,
Okay.
take it. Grum doesn't want it anymore.
Taking the statue. Okay.
What are we doing? Well, I'm ready to get your ass, wake up. And I don't think it's a good idea for Grum to be walking around the town and get more in trouble.
I don't think anybody thinks that's a good idea.
No, I don't think that's a good idea at all. But I'm sleeping, so I can't, or I'm resting, so I can't say anything.
All right.
Just sit here and have a few drinks and try to relax for the time being.
Malik tries to ease the tension by playing some on his mandolin. Suki itso itsu.
I'm gonna take a short rest so I can get some of my HP back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Ariza's room and I'm gonna sleep in her bed.
You were missing HP? How the hell did you miss HP?
Yeah, did I get damaged?
Yeah,
I think you
blasted with Sunbeam.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did get blasted by Sunbeam.
Get, like, psychic damage too, right?
And that, yeah. You got
so
fucked. So you gotta use hit die. You gotta use hit die.
Holy shit, she has to actually use hit dice.
Yes.
And you get an extra 1d10 for each hit die.
Because Bard.
Because Bard's playing J-Rock.
Ooh, nice. So yeah, I'm gonna take a short rest in Ariza's bed. I'm like weep inside. So I just roll 1d12 and then another 1d10.
Yeah, that's how hit dice work.
Plus your con bonus.
Oh, Shell. You should worry about
Roll a d10 as well. There you go. You recover 12 HP.
There will be more violence.
She should get her con bonus too, shouldn't she?
Yes. So whatever that is, which I think is a 4? Yeah. So 16 HPs. Alright, so you're going to cry for the rest of the day. Malik's going to try to comfort you. And Brudrin and Ganel are going to get drunk.
If Grum had ice cream, she would totally be just chowing it down.
So, Ganel and Brudrin go ahead and roll con saves. Like 2.
Oh dear God.
Oh my God! What the?
He's gonna be like, ha ha! So
It's a combination of
like, I don't know if like Saevrick's face just froze on my screen, but he's just like, he's serious right now.
Okay, so yeah. Both you and Brudrin kind of, like, clink, glug, 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 glug. Ah. Head crash on the table.
We're not going to talk about what happens at Godrick's Vigil stays at Godrick's Vigil.
It's like Vegas.
Only with more fanatics and less gambling.
So the same amount of fanatics, just about something else.
There you go, yeah.
Alright.
I guess Malik's gonna be babysitting for now.
Yeah, Malik is babysitting Grum, crying, trying to comfort her. It'll be okay, Grum. We'll find her. We'll find her. You guys are super powered, right? It'll be fine. Just to see how well he does, because this is actually pretty funny. Wah, wah.
He's not very good right now.
Nope, he's not very confident because you're crying, and I don't know what to do. I spend most of my time at sea. I spend my time at the sea. Nobody cried.
Of course, she's a half orc. Like, she never cried before, so it's just
He's not sure if you're crying or shouting war cries. Just
Rage cry.
rage cry. Yep. Okay, so you'll finally be time to sleep. Brudrin and Ganel are just passed the fuck out in the mess hall. Go ahead and roll insights.
Oh my god. Nobody roll a 1!
Oh god. There's a note in Discord. This is going to be terrible.
For reasons, you know.
Yes, for reasons I know.
I didn't roll a 1. Thank
Okay.
God, I really didn't need this to go bad.
So, Vranick, after much pain. Okay. Much pain. You finally fall asleep as it, like, turns evening. And you wake up, and Godrick's kind of in that little house again. Ah! There you are. Sorry about yesterday.
You have any idea how much my head hurts right now?
Yes. Just a lot.
So, I assume you've been keeping rough tabs on what's been going on today, because I certainly have been nursing a migraine.
Well, kind of. I get a lot of... I guess you'd call them reports? Prayers? Whatever?
Well, you are a god, are you not? I'm just gonna, like, Vranick gonna do this and go, my god is not very bright. And he's saying it out loud. He's just like, please.
Hey! I didn't necessarily ask for this. It kind of just happened.
Fair enough. I have a favor to ask of you, sir.
Oh? What's that?
So if you know, I've been dabbling in both sorcery and divine arts.
Yes. Or rather, your blood activated or some such.
Yeah, my mom's a sorceress. But I'm realizing like, things to come that dabbling in two things is actually not a good idea.
Sometimes no. It does usually benefit to devote oneself to something.
Well, in the particular situation we are in, I need you to do something if you can.
Oh?
I need you to burn the sorcery out of me and replace it with divine power. If you can do that.
I have never tried, honestly. I think I can. I just don't know if there will be any side effects.
Well, I'm assuming there'll be some sort of horror. I got hit in the head with a meteor. I'm pretty sure I can survive whatever gets thrown at me.
I suppose?
At this point, you know, I'm gonna be your, you know, human representative or mortal representative.
You're not human.
Yeah, no, mortal representative of you. And to be perfectly honest, I think I need to devote myself to you fully. And
Well, if you are willing to undertake whatever risks it may be, I will do what I can to see.
I wouldn't be asking if I wasn't willing.
He kind of walks over. I'm assuming, are you like kneeling or anything? Or are you just standing
I'm
there?
totally gonna kneel for this.
Well, here goes nothing, and he places his hand on your head, and the entire world just seems to kind of collapse in on itself, and everything becomes fire.
Oh.
Everything. It
Joy-
fucking
joy
hurts.
This is burning. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming people in the real world are going to hear some screaming.
Oh yeah, they hear a lot of screaming.
Why does it burn?
Yeah. Oh god! Oh god! It's just you on fire, and then you wake up and you kind of are still like smoldering a little bit.
Alright.
You wake up and kind of look at your hand, like, as you're trying to make sure the singed marks and stuff. You're bronze.
Huh. I came out of it bronze, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Bronze are lightning based. I'm gonna kind of mess with the muscles that normally would be my vomit reaction and kind of see how if they're still there.
They seem to be. You kind of...
Is there a window?
Oh yeah, there's a window.
I'm gonna open the window. And I'm going to essentially enact my vomit and see if what I think happens happens. I'm gonna aim it up into the air though.
You kind of look out the window and aim up, attempt to vomit, and like lightning comes out. I believe it's a cone.
Actually, the lightnings are all lightning and acid are lines. The cones are fire and ice.
Ah. Yep. A line of lightning.
Taste my lightning, fucker.
Well, I expected, although sweet Godrick, that hurt.
Yeah. Replace all levels of sorcerer with levels of cleric.
Thanks.
That is what I've done. I am now a full-on pure cleric. I burned the sorcery out of me. On the plus side, I now match my mother, so...
Yeah. Go team.
I can't wait till the people in the morning see a new, different colored dragon.
You don't vomit now. You just.
Oh no! I shoot lightning now out of my
So you just
mouth.
kamehameha.
All right. Well, I'm going to go back to sleep. Okay, that went a lot better than I thought it would.
Bronze washing.
All right. So we'll go on to the next one. Gnome!
Yo.
Why are we still doing this? I don't really have anything else to teach you right now. At least not without making your head explode.
I think my head's already exploding.
Oh, maybe that's why I'm here. You got drunk, didn't you?
Quite. But one of our members is missing.
Ah, yes. What was it? Whichever one Katoon looked after.
Ariza, yes.
Yeah, whatever. Friggin' Windows 10 update bullshit constantly popping up. I'll do it when I'm fucking ready!
I used some of the power that you lent me to see where she was going, but I don't know why she's going.
Where was she going? I don't really keep tabs on her. Well, hang on.
She's heading north.
No, she's heading north, is she? Well, let's see here. He kinda focuses for a second. Pops back up. Oh. What is up there? I don't think there's anything up there. Well, currently she's sleeping, but she appears to be heading far north. There's just some little podunk settlement up there. I don't know why.
I'm just wondering if one of the demons got to her.
Yes, that devil bastard.
She's carrying some of the power with her, though, so it sort of worries me.
Yes, that is problematic. Although that was one of the ones that I particularly didn't care about, so I guess it doesn't really affect me too much.
Well, if we're going to go on this quest to the Hells, I'd like to have as many as possible.
Well, that is fair, I suppose. Although they've been doing some type of movements that I haven't been able to quite pinpoint yet.
Speaking of, do you have any information on Lieutenant, or whatever he was?
He has kind of disappeared from my radar. We've just put up defenses on both sides. He's blocking us, we're blocking him. So quite frankly, I don't really know what he's up to.
Okay. Short of going there, of course.
There might be more information on him at Baldur's site. I really don't recall what all he gathered. He liked to collect various miscellaneous things. As I'm sure you saw. I'll keep trying to find out something on him. For now, toodles.
Yeah, I don't really have much to ask him right now.
Yeah. And he just ends the call.
And I allow it.
Alright. Brudrin! You wake up in the clouds again.
Oh.
And he's sitting there reading a book. Ah, hello again. I don't know why you're here. I ain't got nothing to teach you right now.
Well, thank you for all the powers that you provided so far.
I see you're managing to pay attention to my words and not actually use some of them. That's good. You don't want to use some of them yet. Unless you really, really have to.
Yeah, when will I be ready to learn more?
We've kind of accelerated everything. We can't really teach you much else for a while, or else we run the risk of your brain fucking exploding. I've seen some things. One of your fellas has disappeared, hadn't they? I think it was
Yes.
Katoon's lass.
Yes, they did.
Why?
Do you know anything about this?
I don't.
You're a smart lad.
All I really know is that they've gone up north. And that's only because fucking Uranus has been saying that. At least he did say it, I think.
Do you think that he has some hooks on Ariza right now?
I never underestimate what a devil could do. Devil can offer you many things. Things you think you want. Things you don't even know you want.
Should we go up north and meet with her or see what she's up to there?
More importantly, must say I'm pretty proud of you for not taking his bait.
Oh, you know me, I'm loyal. And
How are you now? Haven't you tried to attack him before?
Yes, simply because I don't like to be taken as a
It's like,
stupid
oh,
dwarf.
oh really? You're loyal. Is that why you tried to take a swing at me? That's a funny way of showing loyalty.
Well,
Tell me where you're
sometimes
tell me where you're from. Do they also just kick each other in the nods just for fun? Is it some kind of greeting for you?
Hey, I'm a dwarf after all. You know?
I'm a dwarf too. Doesn't mean I go kicking people in the stones, although apparently the Dragonborns do. From what I saw.
Just answer this. Should we go up north or not?
Right now the future's a little muddy, child. I can't really tell what you should do. That's all on you. It's up to you to forge your own destiny.
Fair enough.
You got any other pointless fucking questions for me? Are we done here?
I think we are done.
Jesus, how sassy.
Good. I got to go back to trying to predict where all this shit's gonna go. And you wake up. Grum! You kind of sleep for a while, and it's just pitch black. And then you finally open your eyes, and Naruku's just kind of standing there looking down at you like, I was wondering how long you were going to keep your eyes closed.
Wait, you!
What about me?
You're buddy with the other gods. Do you know anything what happened to Ariza?
Nobody really knows what's happened to her. All we kind of know is...
Be all-knowing.
Hey! I'm a fucking god of architecture. If you want to know if she went into a house, or how she designed her house, maybe I could fucking help you. But aside from that, do I look like a fucking tracker? Do I look like the god of knowledge? No, that'd be fucking Uranus.
No, you're a fucking god. You're supposed to be better than me. Ah, you disappoint me.
I am better than you. Are you quite done throwing a fit? Because all we really know is that she's gone north. We still don't know what the demon or the devil general is up to.
Wait. Grum remembered something. I tried to do the maze thing that you showed me. But why did it hurt me afterwards?
Didn't I tell you that you should only use it if it's absolutely necessary? Didn't I tell you that we're accelerating the process? Didn't I tell you that it was a bad fucking idea to use it? Well?
Well, how is Grum gonna know when the best time to use it?
Here's a pro tip. A god in the fucking city is not the time to use it. A god in the city who is just trying to do his fucking job is not the time to use it. When you're being attacked by an otherworldly devil god, maybe it's the time to use it. I figured that you could handle civilians and other shit by yourself. Oh my god, fucking Windows 10 bullshit. Stop it. Every 10 minutes with this bullshit now. I will restart it later, god damn it.
It's like, you want to restart now? How about now?
How about now? How about now? How about now?
Well, you got anything more for Grum?
Look.
More little powers to give
If you use the techniques that we have advanced forward teaching you, there is a high probability that it will start tearing your body apart in some way or another. Because, quite frankly, your body's not ready for it yet.
Well, this sucks.
Not everything in life is fair. We didn't want to accelerate the process. We didn't want to, but we had to. Because sooner or later, that devil's going to come and try to mess with you all, and you need to be prepared.
Well, do you know anything more about the devil that you can tell? You can tell us? Because Vranick just said that that devil tried to attack him in his dream.
Yes, we've upped our defenses of you and ourselves. But unfortunately, he's done the same for himself, so we have no idea where he is. We know that he's making moves, but we don't know when or where.
Well, Ground got nothing except to go for Ariza.
That may be a good course of action. If she's left of her own free will, she may be leaving to give him the power, or if she's been charmed or manipulated in some way.
She's not going on her free will. Something's taking her. He did something to her. Ariza did not leave us.
Well, the facts would state otherwise. She's gone, and no longer with you. And we don't know why. Because she has not communicated with Khatoon yet.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Fine. Goodbye. Alright, you all wake up. It's morning! Vranick is bronzed.
Yeah, he's gonna come out after his prayers and be like,
You all exit your rooms. Out of Vranick's room comes a bronze dragonborn.
Who are you?
"Hello, Grum, it's Vranick."
Wait, weren't you supposed to go to sleep, not bleach yourself?
Long story. Godrick helped me with something. Side effect is I'm not a black dragonborn anymore.
Oh,
Oh.
can see that.
This ought to be interesting now. Well, at least I'm the same color as my mother is. So there's that.
What does everyone else
What
believe?
happened yesterday?
We don't care about that. Let's start heading north.
Why are we heading north?
For Ariza.
Okay, you remember I was in my room all day. I have no idea what you all found out.
You also need food.
Yeah, food would be...
Vranick needs food badly. He did not eat yesterday.
He can eat while he's walking.
Grum, calming, please. Let's go eat some breakfast and you guys can tell me what the hell is going on.
Go ahead and do an insight check, Ganel. It sounds like Vranick, and he's acting like Vranick. He just doesn't look like Vranick. Oh, also, Vranick, did your character actually have glasses, or was that just the weird fan art that somebody did?
I didn't even have fan art, I just found a picture with him. He actually probably had glasses, though, yes.
When you wake up, the glasses, your vision's all blurry.
With the glasses on?
Yeah.
I'll take them off.
You can see fine.
Huh. My eyesight's fixed too. Neat. Like, can we go eat, please? On the plus side, I didn't get meteored in the head last night, so that's a positive.
Yay! So yeah, you head out to the mess hall.
How's
Malik.
my head?
Malik's kind of looking at you like, that's really, really weird. Yeah,
Don't you need a
Gano would have done all the like insight stuff when he got to the table, because Brudrin and Gano kind of wake up on the table like
I'll look at him and go, I had Godrick purge the sorcery out of me.
And why would you do that?
Because I'd rather whole-ass one thing than half-ass two things.
Oh, it's funny because I would really want Godrick to purge all of his madness from inside of me right now, too.
What did you do last night while I was out?
Let's just say that I drank a little bit too much of Godrick's ale.
I told you you had too much of Godrick's ale, but no, nobody listens to Brown.
Also, Brudrin and Ganel, you guys have a moderate headache.
See, I wonder how Wilhelm's gonna react when he sees random bronze dragon now.
You're all eating. Wilhelm kind of comes out from the back and seems to be like talking to a couple of his people. Then he looks over and kind of wait. Walks over. Where's Vranick? And who are you?
Hi, cousin.
Dot 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 dot.
I
What
had a
happened?
discussion with Godrick.
I have discussions with Godrick fairly often, and that never happens to me.
Have you ever asked him to purge something out of your system? Violently?
I have nothing to be purged.
Don't. Weird things happen.
Apparently.
On the plus side, I've gained a little bit more knowledge of other things in exchange.
That's good.
I've devoted myself to the divine arts. Let's just...
Ah,
that's
yes, good, good.
I had the sorcery purged out, and
Very good.
apparently that ripped the black dragon out of me.
Huh.
Oh, and I tested it last night. I am a bronze dragonborn now, complete with the lightning.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Apparently he never tried that. It was painful. Painful.
I would imagine purging something would be.
Now then,
You
what happened
you
to me?
really don't look like Vranick.
Well, I don't have a mirror, so I don't know really how I changed.
Kind of shine, 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 shine. You're
So Vranick kind of tall and thin. So what is he now?
you're a little bit on the shorter side. Like, probably lost a good, like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 inches. Your snout was was more like elongated before, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, fucking Windows, calm the fuck down. It kind of like shrunk a bit. It's a little bit more just like squished up.
Huh.
You're also just a tad bit bulkier.
Huh. What color are my eyes now? They were green.
They're still green.
Huh. guess things got scrambled. Now I see why everyone's looking at me funny. Beyond the skin color. I'm just gonna let everyone go. Does the armor not help?
Well, technically anyone could wear the armor. I just don't think it would work.
How about this? Because I've explained to you what I could do previously. Before. Because I did when we were... Before we left,
Yeah.
What's his face? I explained, like, all my abilities. I'm going to summon a flame blade into my hand, just...
Yeah, that's definitely not normal.
and then let it go. Yeah.
When you do it, the crystal kind of lights up. Try meteor swarm on him, just to be sure.
Then my head explodes.
Alright, so you all eat and drink and recover a bit.
Yeah, I'm assuming they explained to me what the hell's going on with Ariza.
Yep. In between Malik, Grum, Brudrin, and Ganel, I'm sure that you'll get a recap of all the different events of yesterday.
Alright.
Including why Brudrin still has, like, crusty, sticky bits in his beard.
My bad.
I think we should go after Ariza. Number one, if she's been coerced, we need to fix that. Number two, if she's doing it on her own volition, we need to stop her.
Malik kind of, well, she already has about a day and a half head start on us.
What are we waiting for?
Why don't you let me scry on her once more before we let it head out to make sure she's not moving or if she's moving further away.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
go ahead and do that. Do.
How often can you do that, Ganel?
Once a day.
So we'll just use that to keep reorienting.
Yeah, you see her. She's a bird again, and she seems to keep going north. At least you think it's north. It's kind of hard to tell direction per se, but the sun's still kind of like in the east.
She appears to be heading north still. I don't know what's really up there for her to go after. Just a small village.
Well, Wilhelm, anything up far north?
There's some kind of, like, small tribe of people, I guess would be the right word. I don't know why she would be going up there. Unless that... Why would she be going up there? He kinda stops, calls over someone. Looks kind of lightly armored. Not really like clunky. He seems very fast. Just, yeah. You've come from the north recently, haven't you? Yes, sir. What's up there? I haven't had the time to hear your reports yet. At least not the reports from your captain. Well, there's the crossing town just slightly north, and then up further we've heard rumor that there's just some tiny village up there. To the east of that, we've heard some murmurings of a Lord Kildrak causing trouble in the neighboring country, but we're not really sure. It's all hearsay right now, sir. Very well, thank you.
Who the hell is Lord Kildrak?
Brudrin!
Lord Kildrak, that brings... Oh my goodness, Lord Kildrak. He's the one that gutted my family. Is he?
Huh.
Yeah, that's the guy.
So,
Look at your fucking character sheet.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, we're going there, guys. We are. I'm going with or without you. That is.
So
my
wait.
mission.
I'm gonna look at the scout guy. I'm like, do you have a map by chance of where you went?
I'm already starting walking.
Stop, Brudrin.
I don't particularly have a map, no. I just follow the road currently. I'm more of a messenger in my current state.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's just follow the road. Ariza seems to be going that way, so something's going up.
My name is Greg. Wilhelm kind of motions him off and he kind of goes away. So what's everyone doing?
I'm like,
Oh, I'm walking.
let's go.
Do you have access to horses?
Wilhelm kind of... We're usually short-stocked on them, unfortunately. Give me a moment to swing by the stables and we'll see what we have.
I don't think we're going to catch up with her. We just have to make as much ground up as we can for the time being.
He comes... I'm assuming you're all, like, holding Brudrin back to wait for the horses. Are you going to wait to see if he has a horse, Brudrin?
Oh no, I'm gone. I'm walking.
Are you all holding him back? Or what are you doing?
Is Brudrin in a place that I can do something without hurting people?
After a little bit, sure. Right now you were in the mess hall and he just kind of got up and started walking. Or stomping out.
Put a wall in his way, please.
No, I'm following him.
Oh my god, everyone. Fine. I'm gonna use wall of fire. Right in front, just...
Right in front of the door, just...
Yep, there's a wall of flames now.
It goes, Shadow. Welcome, welcome.
Stop and think for a second. We're not going to not go after them, you two.
A couple of the other soldiers, like, were kind of meandering about in the giant wall of flame erupts, and they kind of, like, throw the fucking canteen, or the, like, mess hall food down, and like, oh shit!
Sorry. Don't really have anything not horrible, flaming, and bright.
Okay. Malik just kind of,
Go, that's one of the new tricks I've got.
Who's Lord Kildrak? Oh wait, yeah, he said already that it was the dude who, like, murdered his family. Just,
yeah. By the way, is Bridget and Gum gonna stomp on through the flames, or are they gonna actually stop?
We need to be calm about this, people. We need to figure out the best course of action.
Well, clearly we're gonna help our friends. The trick is whether or not we can get horses so we can get there faster.
I don't think he's going to...
Brudrin, I can outrun you in heavy armor.
I don't think he's going to give you the opportunity.
How high is the flame wall?
You're in a building. It's to the ceiling.
You're in the building, dude. I'm doing floor to ceiling covering the door. I have a lot of range on this thing.
I'm gonna put an
Fuck off, Windows 10.
on Brudrin. Let's wait for the horses so we can get there faster.
And if there are no horses, we'll still go. Don't
What
worry,
are we
Brudrin.
waiting for?
Horses,
Let's do it
Brudrin.
now.
Okay, Brudrin. I run faster than you.
Malik,
Horses will run faster than you nitwit.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you stop talking and we go get horses?
Everyone around there, aka Grum, Vranick, and Brudrin. Make a charisma saving throw.
Well,
I'm
I
actually
got
good at
0
these,
on
but
that.
I did pretty bad.
Okay. Vranick, Grum, what were your thoughts towards Lord Kildrak?
He is problematic.
I didn't really care. I was just like, hey, Brudrin is
Okay.
heading off,
Grum,
so...
Grum, you don't really feel any different. Vranick, you don't particularly feel any different. You're like, he's kind of a pain. Brudrin, you feel that murderous rage intent just kind of go away.
Good old magic.
You no longer feel the urgent need to go chasing after him. Right now, you don't really
Oh,
care about him.
What happened to you happened to me before.
What are we doing?
We're planning so we can go after Ariza and go after other people, like that Lord Kildrak that you have a problem with. But we need
Yeah. Gunnell was close enough to hear Malik kind of motioned a bit and said a couple words, and just suddenly Brudrin just stops and...
Can I put down the wall now? Are you guys gonna chill for a bit until we figure this out?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just do it all together.
Grum?
Okay.
Real quick for Shadow's catch-up's sake, Brudrin found out a location about the dude who butchered his entire fucking family and was about to stomp off with or without everyone, rather than wait to plan.
I'm gonna look at Gunnell and go, you feel like going and helping Brudrin get some vengeance?
He is my family now, so
There we go.
he goes, I will go.
Alright, I'm gonna drop the flame wall now. Just stop my concentration.
Okay, the flame wall drops.
I'm gonna apologize to the soldiers again and go, sorry about that, guys.
On the other side, Wilhelm's just kind of standing there like, I leave you alone for 2 seconds.
I'm gonna walk up and go, we had to stop Brudrin and Grum from stomping off, and unfortunately, that's the only way I've got. Unless you wanted a giant whirling barrier of blades. I think
Please
the fire
no.
was- I feel the fire was less intense than the flame of blades.
Maybe.
I mean,
Why
my
was he
other option
was he
sending him
marching
to another
off?
plane of I would say my other option was sending him to another plane of existence for a bit. I don't think that would help though.
I think we need to get these
Maybe not.
horses now.
No, do you have horses?
Unfortunately,
Or at
all
least
our
a
horses
carriage? Or like a cart?
Unfortunately, all of our horses are currently in use by our information gatherers.
Walking it is.
Well, we'll head to the crossing town at least, and maybe we can get some there.
We got money now.
As I'd say, well, yeah, as I'd say, there's the crossing town up north, and then there's Aruku's crossing, so which one are you gonna go to?
We're going north. That's where all
Okay.
the problems are.
Okay.
Like, let's start hoofing it, guys.
Oof.
Lead the way, Brudrin.
Well, we're
Right,
going north.
That's right, we're going north. Along the road.
Yes.
Right down the road.
Right down the road!
Can't miss it.
Yeah, I was debating between Wall of Fire or just casting Banishment on Brudrin.
Alright. So you all proceed forward. It's about like mid-afternoon, or no, it was morning still because you just woke up, that's right.
Yeah.
So it's like mid-morning because you had your little altercations and stuff. Go ahead and make perception checks for the road. Right on the road.
Right on the road.
Oh man, them beautiful high rolls. Look at that. Look at that beautiful 8. You all wish you could roll that good.
Oh my god.
Even with a 1, though, he beat me.
Yeah. He is the most wise.
Actually, technically, with reliable talent, it's treated as a 10. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. Although it's still so much.
You want to treat a 1.
Roll another d20. If it's less than a 10, it still counts as a 1. That's how we're gonna treat your 1 ability checks now, because fucking reliable talent. Okay, yeah, you're fine. It's a 10. It's a 10, guys.
Be a 22 instead.
No. The roll, or like the skill itself counts as a 10.
Yes, it'll be a 22 instead.
Oh, would it? Is that how the skill works? I think it's just if your total roll is less than. We'll figure it out later. For now, it's 22. Whatever.
Says you treat the d20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool!
Which is, damn.
Damn.
That's just
And you
for
chose perception, most wise. Most wise. Or is it on any skill?
stealth, sleight of hand, perception, insight, deception, and acrobatics.
All right.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Blade Barrier. Alright, so you all proceed down the road. Everything seems to be going rather well, actually. Nice weather, nice travel conditions. Making good time on the road, you think? You're not really sure how far this town is. It's kind of just there. But rest of the day passes pretty uneventfully. Nothing too terrible, and you find a nice little spot off the road to set up camp. Are you doing anything before you go to sleep?
Yeah, eating and stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find a berry and eat it.
Go ahead and make a nature check or a survival check.
Oh god. I'm gonna try survival, but this does more points. God damn it! I'm gonna eat some poison berry, don't I?
You actually, you find a couple berries. You think they're fine.
I'm gonna start shitting in the middle of my food.
Good lord, it's mud butt.
Good lord, this mud butt.
Yeah, they're going to be going around so much that there's no point in having like a board per se. Because it would be like, here's the mess hall, and the mess hall, and the mess hall, and the mess hall. All right. So you you find the berries. I take it you're gonna eat a couple.
Oh, can I, before I sleep, can I practice a little bit with my sword?
Go right ahead.
So what would do I roll anything?
What are you trying to practice, like, about it exactly? Because there's going to be a bunch of stuff you have to
like
practice.
handling it, you know? Like trying to whack it at a tree or something.
Okay, go ahead and
get a feel of it.
go ahead and roll like a strength roll. Just a strength check.
Fuck me.
You're having a real hard time using this thing. It's kind of just waving and wobbling all over the place because you're not used to the weightedness of it. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
After you're floundering a bit, Malik kind of comes over and like, well, you're not accounting for the weight. And he like comes behind and kind of like realigns your grip on the sword. Try again.
Well, okay. Oh, do another strength.
Yeah, try again.
Ooh!
after he realigns the grip a bit, you're managing to handle it a bit better and actually managing to like make a couple cuts into the tree. You're not wielding it as effectively as the axe yet, but you're making some progress. Oh yeah. Also very, very shortly after you guys set off on the road, Brudrin, that murderous rage intent just comes back.
Oh no. Oh
Okay.
Hashtag Grulek.
Basically, you're really angry again.
Yeah.
When it hits, where are we? Are we?
Oh, you're on the road and you're going north.
Okay.
You are doing the thing you want to be doing.
Yeah. Okay. So when we're setting up camp, I'm gonna say, why are we stopping? We need to get there as fast as possible.
Because your body can only go so fast so far.
Fuck my body. We need to be there. We need to go.
Brudrin, go ahead and make a con save.
no. Oh look.
Yeah, you feel like you can keep going.
I'm fresh. Let's go.
Alex just kind of... Look, if you go by yourself, this guy's a lord, right? He's going to have a bunch of people working for him. You can't possibly take on an army by yourself, powerful though you may be now. You will need all of us to help you out. So, everyone else has to be rested and prepared, which means that you need to work with us. We will get there. We will. If he's doing things, he's not going to go anywhere. He's got his base of operations. It is at your leisure to take him down. But you will need us, and we need rest.
I'd also like to point out that now that we know he's running around here, you could probably describe him to Ganal, and Ganal can scry and keep an eye on him every day.
Oh god, your persuasion. Like,
Apparently Malik is not... He's tired, so he is apparently being all types of insulting.
double once.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure he insulted your honor. He said some nasty things about your mother somewhere in that hoity-toity talk.
So
I know that you're tired, but I need to go now. I need to stop Lord Kildrak now.
Question, Bertrand. Do you know where he is, other than vaguely in the north?
I will find out where he is, and I will slaughter him.
By yourself, through an army?
Yes. Yeah. Through an army.
Okay, you know, Bertrand, friend, you're being an absolute moron.
I can accept that.
I get that he killed your family, and we're willing to help you, but we're not you. We need rest.
Rodrin, Grum understands. Grum loves to fight, but for Grum to get even better at fighting, I need to sleep. Let me fight with you, Brodrin. But I need to sleep, and you need to sleep. Because if you don't sleep, and he kills you, then you don't get to avenge your family.
That is.
Oh, but I will meet them in death, though. So it's a win-win for me.
Yeah,
I either
but
slaughter him.
What if your wife, gets angry when you die?
Oh,
And she'll always...
that will be the least of my worries.
But you need to stick it to him before you go.
Hey, Ganal, do you think tomorrow, if Bertrand gave you an accurate description of this jackass, you could scry and find him?
Possibly. I haven't really tried to use it for anyone other than Ariza.
So,
I can't,
Brudrin,
I can't promise, but I can try. For Brudrin,
you
I'll
could either
try.
run off into the darkness, get lost, and apparently possibly stick your head in another beehive. Jesus, what were you all up to when I was napping? Or you can just rest, be fresh, and then you can come loaded for bear on this jackhole, and I will literally set him on fire for you. Slowly.
Nah, you don't get to do. You don't get to have that honor.
Then run off. Vranick's like, then run off, if you want to do that. If you want to be that stupid and that gung-ho, then go. I'm not going to try to stop you. You'll go get yourself killed. You won't actually do anything, and we'll go help our other friend if you want to abandon all of us. Be my guest. You want to be illogical, then you are welcome to do it.
Yes.
Ganel, about this scrying, if I give you this and I hand you over a bloody bandana that I have currently with a symbol of Lord Kildrak or whatever on there, does that help you in finding him?
Brudrin, to be honest, I have no idea.
Can you try?
I can try, but I can't do it till the next day.
I will wait with you guys if you can help.
Well, of course we can help. That's what we've been trying to fucking say.
You shut up and go to sleep.
Someone.
I'm in no mood to get that behavior from you guys. I want to go and slay him right now. So
You
go to sleep.
don't even know where he is.
And first crack of dawn, we are leaving.
Besides, Brudrin, if you wait for us and allow us to come with you, I have the perfect way for you to help deal with that asshole. He walks over to you, says a couple words, and just touches you. You felt something, but you're not really sure. Everyone else, you can't see him anymore.
Wait, what?
Brudrin just appeared.
Wait,
Oh,
did he just
boy.
left us?
No, he didn't. That's
But you don't know though.
Actually, I can make an Arcana check to see if I recognize it.
You could. You know there's invisibility magic. You just don't know which kind he used.
He made him invisible. Don't know.
Because there's some type of illusion stuff going on, but you're really not sure what.
I'll just say he made him invisible. There's a bunch of different kinds of invisible, but he made him invisible. It's a good way for sneaking.
Well, let's go ahead and get some rest. That way we can fight first thing in the morning.
I don't even think we're gonna make it to this guy first thing in the morning.
You just have to walk faster. Look, the closer we get to the bottom of this, the closer we can get to Ariza.
Alright.
Are we rolling for insight?
Yes.
And it's also 9:54, so we'll probably roll for insight and probably get idea to stop.
Yeah, probably. Don't worry, it'll all be K. Also, Malik put up the weird little bubble thing again.
Oh my god, that 3. Brudrin.
He's too angry.
Alright. So y'all kind of, rest. Malik puts up the bubble. Good night, everyone. And you all fall asleep.
Wait, I'm just invisible? Like,
You were for a second, yeah.
Oh, am I in control of myself?
Oh yeah!
Okay.
You were completely invisible. For about a minute.
And then after that minute, you're back.
Yep, after that minute, you're just...
Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep with one eye open. I'm agitated and I want to leave, although I semi-understand that I need them with me.
So you're kind of trying to sleep with like one eye closed and one eye open type thing?
Yeah, I'm just say that I'm kind of agitated, cannot wait to leave.
You say that as you're going to sleep?
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm
Ah,
just
okay.
That's just how Brudrin feels right now.
Okay. Let me see something here. After he sets up the thing and he sees your... Because it's fucking creepy. You've got, like, the mangy, crusty beard, and you've got this dwarf lying with his head on his bedroll, just one eye closed, one eye open, staring intently into the horizon. He kinda... walks over. It'll be okay.
And
starts-
I just don't answer.
And start going to sleep. Eventually, you do tire out, Brudrin, and you actually, unintentionally, but your eye actually closes as you drift off to sleep. But,
He's gonna be so mad at himself. It's great.
Vranick, you wake up. It's kind of just white room, white ceiling. Grum, you wake up. It's a white room, white ceiling. Brudrin, you wake up. It's a white room, white ceiling. Ganel, you wake up. It's a white room, white ceiling.
Do we see each other?
Oh yes. After looking around, you're all back
Vranick's
together
literally
again.
gonna go, oh, not this shit again.
Ah, yes, everyone's back. And that's where we're going to stop.
Yay!
Wait, I didn't hear you, Virus, but am I part of this? Because I rolled
Yeah.
really low. Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Fan fuck. You know what? I get to try banishment in a minute. That'll be great. I'll be like, you, away from me now, please.
Go back to your home.
Alright, so that is where we're going to stop for the evening, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed watching at home, and I hope all the players enjoyed. And we'll be back tomorrow with War of the Chosen, provided Steam actually lets me buy it. I was trying to buy it today and it said fuck you.
Have fun, people.
Yeah. Bye! Keep gaming, everybody!